What if I told you that beneath the colorful animation and heartwarming message of Zootopia lies one of Disney's darkest secrets? Welcome to SombrivoX, where we uncover horror in the places you least expect it. You remember Zootopia as that cheerful movie about talking animals living in harmony, right? A cute bunny cop and a sly fox solving crimes together. But tonight, we're peeling back that adorable exterior to reveal something disturbing, something the creators never wanted you to see. Let's start with the Night Howlers, innocent flowers, right? Wrong. What if I told you they're actually part of a systematic experiment? A chemical weapon designed to target specific species. Think about it. Why would a peaceful society need to develop a substance that makes predators revert to their primal instincts? The answer is chilling. This wasn't an accident or a natural occurrence. It was a calculated extermination plan. The prey animals, tired of living in fear, decided to tip the scales permanently. They created a serum that would justify locking up every predator in Zootopia. But here's where it gets truly terrifying. What if the cured predators at the end of the movie aren't really cured at all? What if they're just dormant time bombs waiting for the next trigger? The movie shows us smiling, happy predators returning to society. But look closer at their eyes. They tell a different story. Empty, hollow, like something inside them broke permanently. But before we dive deeper into this rabbit hole, if you're enjoying this dark dive into Disney's hidden messages, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss our upcoming exposés on the true horrors lurking in your childhood favorites. Now, let's peel back another layer of this sinister onion. The government of Zootopia isn't benevolent. They're conducting mass psychological experiments. The entire city is a laboratory, and its citizens are unwitting test subjects. Judy Hopps. She wasn't a hero. She was a pawn, manipulated into uncovering the conspiracy, exactly as planned. This theory explains why predators are only 10% of the population. The others didn't just disappear or move away. They were systematically eliminated in previous experiments. Zootopia is a gilded cage, a beautiful prison where predators live under constant surveillance, always one step away from being declared savage again. The horror isn't in the violence, it's in the silence, the smiling faces hiding terrible secrets, the way entire species live in constant fear, never knowing when they might lose control of their own minds. It's psychological warfare on a massive scale. But what if I told you this isn't just a theory about a cartoon? It's a warning about how societies can turn against their own people, about how fear can be weaponized, about how easily peace can become oppression. Think about it. In our world, we see echoes of Zootopia everywhere. Minority groups living under constant scrutiny. The fear of the other being used to justify increasingly draconian measures. The way society can smile and pretend everything's fine while injustice festers beneath the surface. Zootopia isn't just a children's movie. It's a dystopian horror story disguised as animation. And the most terrifying part? We're living in our own version of Zootopia right now. Let's look at more evidence. Remember the DMV scene with the sloths? It's played for laughs, but what if it's actually showing us something far more sinister? A deliberately inefficient system designed to frustrate and control the population. By making simple tasks arduous, the government keeps its citizens too exhausted and annoyed to question the bigger picture. And what about Gazelle, the pop star voiced by Shakira? She's presented as a voice for unity, but look closer. Her message of harmony is suspiciously in line with the government's narrative. What if she's not just a celebrity, but a carefully crafted propaganda tool? Her catchy songs and flashy performances could be distracting the masses from the dark reality of their world. Now I know what you're thinking, but it's just a kid's movie. Is it though? Disney has a long history of hiding darker themes in plain sight. Remember the subliminal messages in The Lion King, or the disturbing implications of the world in Wall-E? Zootopia is just the latest in a long line of films that use cute characters to explore deeply unsettling ideas. If you're finding these revelations as mind-blowing as we are, make sure to like and share this video. The truth needs to be spread. Let's go even deeper. The train that Judy takes to Zootopia at the beginning of the film. It passes through drastically different climate zones. But what if these aren't natural environments? What if they're artificially created biomes, designed to keep different species separated and controlled? It's not inclusion, it's segregation disguised as accommodation. And let's talk about Nick Wilde, our charming fox con artist. His backstory of being muzzled as a child is heartbreaking. But what if it's more than just a sad tale? What if it's evidence of a long-standing program to demoralize and control predator species from a young age? Break their spirit early, and they'll be easier to manage as adults. The Night Howler serum itself raises disturbing questions. How was it developed? Who funded the research? And most importantly, why was it allowed to exist at all? The official story of a scientist gone rogue doesn't add up. This level of bioweapon doesn't just happen by accident. But here's the kicker. What if Zootopia itself isn't real? What if the entire city is a simulation, a grand experiment to see how different species interact under controlled conditions? It would explain the too perfect infrastructure, the convenient plot developments, and the way problems seem to resolve themselves just a bit too neatly. Now, I want to be clear. These theories are speculative. We're interpreting symbols and reading between the lines. But that's what SombrivoX is all about. Questioning the narrative, looking beyond the surface, and uncovering the darkness that hides in plain sight. So, what does all this mean for us, the viewers? It means we need to be vigilant, not just when watching movies, but in our everyday lives. What systems of control are we living under without realizing it? What narratives are we accepting without question? Zootopia isn't just entertainment. It's a mirror held up to our society, showing us the ugliness we often choose to ignore. The prejudice, the fear, the manipulation, it's all there, hidden behind cute animals and catchy songs. As we wrap up this dark journey into the heart of Zootopia, I want you to ask yourself, what other beloved stories are hiding sinister secrets? What childhood memories might actually be warnings we failed to heed? If this video has opened your eyes and left you questioning everything you thought you knew about Disney, then you're going to want to stick around. Subscribe to SombrivoX now, because we're just getting started. Our next video will expose the terrifying truth behind another Disney classic, and trust me, you'll never see it the same way again. Remember, the real monsters aren't hiding under your bed. They're hiding in plain sight, in the stories we tell our children, in the entertainment we consume without a second thought. Stay vigilant, stay curious, and most importantly, stay subscribed to SombrivoX. Because in a world of hidden messages and dark secrets, knowledge is your only defense. Until next time, keep questioning everything. The truth is out there, and together we'll find it.